I've been working here since 2008, and I'm starting my 7th year here with Friendship Place. I wanted to do something helping the poor, and I had joined the Ignatian Volunteer Corps, and this seemed like a good fit.
When I came to Friendship Place, I inherited Tom Carty, who was working 2 days a week as an accounting volunteer. Since then, I've had a number of temporary paid accounting people, but they all leave after 2 or 3 months. Oh, I guess we were going to talk more about Tom, not about me.
He's been with the organization for over 5 years, and during that time, Friendship Place has actually doubled its operations and revenue as well as staff. Having that backbone of Tom Carty and his support with administration and finance and accounting has been a great benefit.
So from January 2009 to May 2014, it was basically the two of us doing all the accounting until I finally hired a full-time person. The best thing about Tom is that in that time, I think we've probably exchanged about 50 words. That's how we get so much work done.
I enjoy working here. I enjoy working with Dan. I feel like it's a good fit for my skills in terms of being able to use a little bit of my accounting background, and I've enjoyed the work.
Tom Carty and I are fellow IVC volunteers. That's the Ignatian Volunteer Corps. And that's how I know Tom, but actually I got to know him because he trailblazed the way for me as an IVC volunteer at Friendship Place when he came first.
The pleasure of having someone really easy to work with, as well as having someone who has a great sense of humor.
He understands if I say, we don't need no stinking badges. He understands that's from the treasurer of the Sierra Madre. That's why we work so well together. And one time, the earth actually moved for us. That was during the earthquake, it's not what you think.
Tom does things for all the right reasons, and without any fanfare. He truly does it from his heart and with kindness.
I'm just happy to be able to contribute to the work that Friendship Place does to help fight homelessness in our area.
And I really enjoy working with Friendship Place, and our school has done a lot of classroom collections of various things to take to the Blue House. So the school has been involved, and I have gotten more and more involved.
Around our campus, Mary and Joe Ryan are known as tireless volunteers as well, truly good neighbors. Whether it is the bucket of green paint or the provisions that they've got at Costco on their weekend run there, in an extraordinary way, Mary Ryan shows up every Wednesday with a tin of warm brownies for the man community. She calls them hump day brownies, and we look forward to Wednesday for many reasons, and one of them particularly is her service in that just warm and gentle way of recognizing the work that we do.
She helped me originally with the homeless walk, and then very graciously took it over and became an extraordinary resource for us for both the homeless walk and many, many other things.
And then my husband has kind of followed along with some of it.
Yeah, I have. That's how I got involved. It's Mary's fault.
Mary and Joe, I want to thank you personally for all your efforts in getting Horace Mann Elementary supporting us for Help the Homeless Walk these last few years. I know through your efforts we're going to be successful with this year's Friendship Walks event. I want to personally thank you for all your work that you've done, and I look forward to working with you again this year.
I had been involved with I wouldn't call them a competitor, but Georgetown Ministry Center for about 20 some odd years.
So I can't say enough things about Joe Ryan. He's just been a great volunteer. He was our board president 2 times in a row. So Joe came to us as a member of Holy Trinity, which is one of our supporting congregations, and he's just been a real good neighbor that way.
There are, I'm sure, many, many people who do more than we do. There are some people who probably do less than we do, but it's good to, in a sense, represent all of those people by accepting the award.
Well, I first got involved with the issue of homelessness when I was working about a block from the White House and was appalled to see the number of homeless residents in doorways and begging on the streets.
For me, one of the great gifts of Friendship Place has been the opportunity to be associated with some truly extraordinary people. And Barbara is a wonderful example. It's an example that I've often tried to live up to. Barbara combines a great deal of worldly, tough-minded knowledge with deep compassion and commitment to making this world a better place.
Her leadership style is to be the quiet, thoughtful leader.
She asks the right question at the right time in meetings, and I almost count on her being the first person to ask a question.
Barbara, in our board discussions and executive committee discussions, is always able to face issues and needs squarely, while at the same time bringing people together.
And sometimes when I'm planning something, I think, what would Barbara think about this? What question would she ask, and how can I anticipate that?
Barbara is a behind-the-scenes person, I would say, most of the time. She has set up these concerts for the last few years that have been tremendously successful.
I realized, well, I could write a very tiny check, or I could get some of my friends who are other professional musicians to do what we love to do, which is play chamber music. And she immediately was excited and thought, I think this is a great idea, and let me get your name and your contact information, and so that was how it started.
It seems like these concerts magically get put together, and she does a lot of work behind the scenes, and I know the staff also helps her, but they seem to come together, and they're always wonderful events and very well attended.
Barbara has always struck me as just very down to earth and kind of downplaying, not grandstanding in any way.
She has a vision that is increasingly aware of the broader questions involved in homelessness in DC.
I cannot think of another person who is more deserving of this award. Barbara has shown her dedication and her leadership to Friendship Place for as long as I've been involved with the organization, and I think it is overdue that we congratulate Barbara and thank her for all of her leadership and hard work.
Well, I met Marie-Claude in 2006 when I got started at Friendship Place. I sent her an email in French asking if the school would become involved to help us with the work.
My supervisor at the time, and I can still remember her saying, why don't you contact him? And I said, okay, not knowing what I was getting myself into.
And right away she answered and she invited me to speak. I was struck by her enthusiasm, the way she did things.
And little did I know that it was going to be the start of such a long and special partnership. I mean, friendship.
From what I see is that when she's involved in something, she's utterly dedicated to what she does, and she does it thoroughly, and she's very engaged as a kind of person.
I know a lot of those students. I have my own children at Rochambeau. I have the chance to be part of the board of the Lycée, so I know how the Lycée is, deals with social things and how the students want to help the homeless.
I'm very proud, very proud for the school, that the school is recognized by Friendship Place, and thanks to what Marie-Claude has been doing for many years.
Well, as a member of the French-speaking community and the Friendship Place community, it's very heartwarming for me to see the two communities work together and to see how the students and Marie-Claude are coming forward. It's really has been very, very inspiring for me.
That could not have happened without the support of the administration, our principal, Mrs. Levy, and her predecessors, my former supervisors who always supported this project. The faculty have been very supportive introducing the issue of homelessness in their curriculum, and last but not least, the students.
Marie-Claude, je veux vous dire à quel point je suis heureux et fier pour vous que vous receviez cet award, parce que vous le méritez et parce que tout ce que vous faites à Rochambeau depuis toutes ces années, et notamment spécifiquement à travers votre action en direction de Friendship Place, mérite toute notre admiration. Et à travers moi, c'est toute la communauté française qui se réjouit pour vous ce soir.
Marie-Claude, je tiens à vous remercier beaucoup pour cette action magnifique au fil des années. Et je remercie aussi toute la communauté du lycée Rochambeau.
Merci Jean-Michel. Thank you very much.
Vive Rochambeau.
Getting involved with the Friendship Place was a miracle in itself. I had been homeless for 7 years. One of the individuals at St. Stephen's Church told me to fill out an application, and by then I was jaded, but I did fill out the application, and in 2 weeks I had a place. Unbelievable.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the best day of my life. We're here to honor Candi, a great friend of mine, a great associate. She's made so many contributions to Friendship Place. And as we can see, she's a person of spirit.
Even though Candi sometimes is dealing with hardship, severe hardship, she never lets that stop her from continuing her mission to give back. She always says that she was helped and she has no choice but to give back.
Candi, I've seen you do so much of friendship. I've seen you help so many people. I've seen you affect so many lives. And this is the reason why you're being recognized tonight. As far as we go back, as far as I've known you, you've always been a caring, giving person, somebody that always gave back.
When I received this service from Friendship Place, I could not, with the right mind, just sit at home. I took it as them raising me, and then I in turn went out to do what I had been taught by my Friendship Place parents and reciprocated in kind.
It's just a great honor to have known you, to know you.
I congratulate her on this award and wish her the very best in her future.
And I'm just so happy for you. And I just, you know, we're going to have a little party later on afterwards. Don't tell nobody. But I just want you to know that I'm just so proud of you. I'm happy that you're getting this award. And it's hopefully there's more good things to come to from you.
I keep having this nightmare that they're going to call and say, no, it wasn't you, Candi Darley, it was for Randy Arley. But I'm so proud to receive this, and what it does is it just bolsters me forward to do even more.